just gonna say, if you talked to one like 6 years ago, he would say it wasn't even close between Khalil Mack and Vaughn. I'm just gonna say it.
That's my
I
heart
was there.
speaking. Well, I'm glad you brought up Khalil Mack because I think it's worthy enough to bring him up because I think
Yeah, D tier, easy.
all three of these guys were really, lumped in together. Uh, Mack won a Defensive Player of the Year.
On the worst defense in the league.
On the worst defense of the league. 2010's all-decade team. He has 5 first-team All-Pros, 1 second-team All-Pro. He has 8 Pro Bowls. Very much, accolade up. He played for the Raiders, Chicago, and the Chargers currently. So he's still playing. 107 and a half sacks, 32 forced fumbles. Look, I'm going to take the lead on this one. I've obviously am a big fan of Khalil Mack, right? He was my favorite player on the Raiders when he was playing there. He's probably one of the best players I've seen since Charles Woodson put on a Raider jersey. One thing that I remember about Mack is the speed to power. I don't think I've ever seen somebody just forklift offensive tackles in my time watching football live. I remember seeing it, like a play that I remember, like Eric Fisher literally being forklifted through his chest by Khalil Mack. That's the kind of power. Tristan Wirfs. Yeah, like there's just so many plays that Mack just physically dominated guys. And it's crazy. Coming out of Buffalo, small school guy, goes number 4 in the draft, and he dominates from the get-go. Like, he didn't get a bunch of sacks his rookie year, but he was so good against the run. Not good. He was great against the run that he made up for it. And he's played for multiple teams. He's been on some pretty good teams, like those Bears teams. I know they had the doink. Shout out to Max's Eagles, but that Bears team.
You got to talk about the trade. The trade was like kind of ground shifting in the NFL. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
I gave him the Raider picture out of respect to one because he did win his Defensive Player of the Year as a Raider, but he gets traded, guys, and I don't think there's a game that made a fan base more upset. He gets traded week 1 Sunday Night Football. He gets like a strip sack, a pick six, like he goes nuts for the Bears. Like, and every game's like nationally televised, and it was just like, look at Juan. He just looks miserable. Me even talking about it. But like you can ask Juan. It was like he once said, and I quote, "Oh my God, dude! It's like every week we got to show this fool just going fucking crazy every week." Remember, every game was like national game with the Bears.
Yes,
and he went crazy.
Every advertisement was Khalil Mack and the Bears, Mack and the Bears, Khalil and the Bears. It was I couldn't get away from it, man. I was so dead set on like Max
Juan bet his soul they wouldn't trade it.
Like that he wouldn't get traded. I was like, the Raiders can't be stupid enough to let go a once in a generation guy. Leave it to us. We did it, right? And I was so pissed off that day. It's a tough memory to live by, but Mack still did some amazing things. He is still doing some amazing things. Every time he plays the Raiders, he fucking kicks our ass because he knows how he feels about us. But shout out to Mack, man. If I had to rank 3 of these guys, I think he's number 3 out of all them. And that's no sly at him. I just think like
he's an A though, no?
That's what I'm kind of interested to see.
Let's stick him in A, and then if we have to shuffle, I will say this. He's aged a lot better than Von Miller.
Yes.
Von Miller is done. I would think he's retiring, and since he left the Rams, he's just been an okay player. Not even a good player, in my opinion. Yes. And he went through some injuries and stuff. And Mack has been a constant force throughout his career. Like, even with the Chargers, I'm like, he's pretty good for the Chargers. Like, he's still getting the job done. And I respect that. You have to pay homage to that.